Hey guys, how's it going? I'm here today to film a haul video. I placed an order with Ulta back in December and I was able to redeem some points. So I got quite a bit of stuff and I only paid $5 for it because I had 2,000 points accrued, and 2,000 points at Ulta is worth $125. So I got $130 worth of stuff for $5. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I ended up with and demo this look that I have created. So I hope that you guys enjoy it, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first couple things that I got were some skincare. This is the Burt's Bees Cleansing Oil. I use this every night to remove my makeup. Sometimes I'll follow it up with a second cleanser. Sometimes I won't. It just depends on how tired I am. I find that it does a fine job just on its own. So that was a repurchase. The next thing is the Derma-E Skin Restore Advanced Peptides and Collagen Moisturizer. This was something that I hadn't tried before. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I like Derma-E products a lot. I think it just doesn't feel like it's as moisturizing as some of the other things that I've used. So the jury's still out on this one, but I'm going to use it up because it's wasteful not to. So, all right. Then I also got the Becca VolcanoGoddess eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. I'm going to blind you guys, I know it. I'm really excited to use the blues and some of these. This like red shade looks really pretty. I do plan on using this today for the tutorial portion of the video. I also got the Colourpop and Kathleen Lights Dream Street palette. That's what this one looks like. I'm not going to use this today just because I really want to play with this one. Let's see. Then I got a kit. It was a kit from Becca. It came in a box like this. And it has their First Light priming filter and then 2 cheek products. My dogs are running all over the place. It comes with the First Light priming filter and then a blush in Camellia. It's a shimmering blush. It's like a warm peach shimmering blush. The Moonstone highlighter. So that's what that looks like. Looks like it's kind of a white gold highlight. Really pretty. And then here is one of the other face products I got was the Lorac Shine Bright Color Source and Light Source Cheek Palette. And it comes with 4 blushes, 2 highlights. I have swatched this. I started filming this video and realized that I didn't hit record, so. But I will swatch them again. So that's that. You've got the 2 highlights over here and then the blushes. I don't know if I'm going to use this one today or not. I have some more face products. Apparently I was really into face products when I placed this order. The next thing I got is the Colourpop Super Shock Highlighter in Flexitarian. If this ain't a YouTube made me buy it, I don't know what is. And that's what that one looks like. I, spoiler alert, do plan to use that one. I'm really excited about that. Then this is the Colourpop Super Shock Eyeshadow in Set to Stun. It's like a pink with blue, purple glitter that I think would look absolutely beautiful on my eyelids. So that's that. And this I do want to incorporate into today's look. We're not done yet. This next thing is the Flower Beauty Blush Balm Color Drops for Cheeks. It's got a really interesting tip, and that's what that looks like. So I'm going to start with my face. We're going to get some of that stuff going. I do want to use the Becca First Light Priming Filter. Oh Lord, that's really liquidy. It's going everywhere. It's all over my hand. The claims are, it says, your instant fix for a bad face day. Introducing your new pick-me-up, a lustrous lavender-hued priming filter powered by luminescence that preps, perks, and perfects the complexion. So that's quite the claim. It perfects your complexion. I might need more than what I have on. Just kidding. Ooh, it smells good. I've been using the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer, which I heard was a dupe for either this one or the other Becca primer. And I like it. It's fine. It's a good, like, cost-effective alternative, I think, because these retail, the full-size retail for like $38, which is just more money than what I want to spend. But they are really nice. For foundation today, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Naturally Flawless Foundation in Fair Golden. I really like this stuff. I don't ever hear anybody talking about it. It's got like a satin finish. I'm taking it on a Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. So now I have my foundation on. I'm going to put the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer on under my eyes. It's the only concealer that I have. It works really well. I do think when this one runs out though, I want to try some drugstore alternatives because this is $28 a pop, and that, I think it's really, that's kind of expensive. It lasts me about 6 months, which is nice, but $28 is still $28. I'm gonna prime my lids with the Ulta Matte Eye Primer. Okay, here is the first row of the Becca palette swatched. So these are it looks like the only 3 matte shades are these here. And then this is one of the first shimmers. Okay, here's the second row. And finally the third row. I am totally using the blue today. I'm really excited. And I forgot to set the rest of my face, so I'm taking the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder just on a powder brush, and we're gonna go ahead and do that now. And I'm gonna do my contour. For that, I'm using the Tarte Clay Play Volume 1 palette. This is not available anymore. Any contour powder will work. I'm just using what I have right now because I am not buying makeup. I promised myself that I was not going to buy any makeup for the first 3 months of the year. So no new makeup until April 1st for me. And I used up the contour powder that I had been using. So when you're contouring, you just want to find your natural cheekbone and go slightly below that to create a shadow. It makes it look like your cheekbones are more prominent than they actually are. I'm going to bronze a little bit also with the Tarte palette. There's a bronzer shade in there. I would totally show you guys if it was still available. So I'm just taking the bronzer along my temples, the top of my forehead, and wow, it's really pigmented. Which is fine. If you run into a situation where you've dipped into a really pigmented face product, you just take a powder brush and buff it around to try and work that product into your skin a little bit better. Okay, for blush, I am going to do the Lorac palette. I think what I want to use is this shade here, Tea Rose. So I'm going to take that on my blush brush. These are pretty powdery, so I'm tapping off the excess and just using a light hand, swirling that on my face. I do like that shade. Then I'm gonna go in with my powder brush to diffuse it a little bit. I am going to use the Colourpop Flexitarian highlighter though. So I'm just gonna take my sponge, maybe. Oh, okay. That's intense. Oh my gosh. Oh dear Lord, that's nuts. That's... Holy smokes. I don't know. Like, I can't see it on the sponge at all, but then I put it on my face and it's crazy. Oh dear Lord, I think I just might have ruined my face. All right, well, nothing I can do about it. I'll try the buffing out trick with that. I don't know if it'll work because it's kind of a cream product. Well, now that I think about it, I think I've seen people just like apply this with their fingers. So I might need to try that next time and see how that goes. For brows, I am using my NYX brow powder. That's what I always use. I don't do anything crazy with my brows. I don't know. I already do so much to my face that I'd rather keep these fairly natural. So I'm just filling in with brow powder and using an angled liner brush for that. And then I always take a spoolie and just brush through them. Again, I don't know what this one's doing. I don't know if I slept on it funny. Oh well. So now we're getting to the good part, at least in my opinion. I'm going to take the shade, what can I use? I'm gonna use the Lorac palette to kind of hide the mirror. I'm gonna take the shade Granite here on a fluffy brush. And we're gonna apply this to the crease to create dimension. And I'm using circular and windshield wiper motions. Circular, windshield wiper. I feel like there's a little bit of a shadow because the lighting is off. It's getting late. The sun is, well, it was never shining today, but what daylight we do have is fading pretty quickly. I'm going to try to just use this palette. Oh, but I wanted to use Set to Stun. I might use this on my lid just a little bit. Okay, I do wish that this palette had some more mattes. I'm already realizing that. I'm needing a shade that's darker to deepen up my crease. But we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna see what we can do without that. So I'm wanting to do a halo eye, and I'm going to be using Midnight Sapphire and Red Fox. So let's just see how that goes without a darker color in the crease. All right, on a flat shader brush, I don't know if it's gonna pick it up really. This is a flat shader brush. I'm taking the blue Midnight Sapphire shade, and I'm going to apply this on my inner corner. And then we're applying it on the outer corner as well. This shade is really pretty. It's like a blue purple duochrome. And I'm gonna need to take that on my finger. Okay, and then I'm gonna take Red Fox on my finger, just on the center of my lid. There's a harsh line, so I'm gonna take a little bit of Midnight Sapphire. Yeah, we really need a color above those two, and there isn't one. So I'm not sure where to take it from here. Okay, I know that it's obnoxious when you're watching a tutorial and you have to dip into another palette in order to make it work, but I'll at least use one that's still available instead of the Clay Play. I'm gonna go into the Dream Street palette. I'm taking this dark, I think it's like a plummy brown. And this is on a Moda Pro, Kona, go lay down. On a Moda Pro brush. Kind of sucks when your idea doesn't really come to fruition. The Becca palette by itself would have been fine if I wasn't trying to do something so dramatic. Oh my gosh. There's definitely fallout. So do your eye makeup first. Oh. It just keeps on showing up. Okay. Can we salvage that at all? So now I'm gonna go do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so then for the center of the lid, I am gonna use Set to Stun just to add a little bit more to this. So just right there. Just taking that on my ring finger and tapping it right in the center. Oh, right over where I put Red Rock. Okay, so now we're gonna do the lower lash line. For that, I'm taking an Essential Crease brush by Real Techniques. I'm going back into Granite, the shade that I used as a transition shade. And we're gonna buff that all along the lower lash line. I am going to go into the Dream Street palette with the shade that I used to deepen up my crease. I'm gonna take that all along down here also. And then on a flat shader brush, I'm taking Midnight Sapphire again from the Becca palette, and we're taking this just on the outer third of the lower lash line. Okay, then I'm gonna take, if you guys can hear my dogs, I'm really sorry. They're obnoxious sometimes. Okay, then I'm gonna take Red Rock right here just to help that all, they should mirror each other, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that took kind of a lot of work to get this all to do what I wanted it to. But I think we've got an okay situation going on. All right, to highlight my inner corner, I'm just gonna take some of the Flexitarian. Okay, so I sprayed my face with my Mario Badescu Rosewater setting spray. It's really a facial spray, it's not really a setting spray. And now I'm using some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. To finish off today's look, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All and top it with this gloss from Colourpop that I got. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip in Feedback. So I don't remember putting this in my cart, but it showed up in my box. I'm sure I did put it in my cart, I just... Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you'll consider subscribing. If you do, you should hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified when I upload videos. And that is what I have. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.